All right, JK here, and I am going to be reading the hate comments from our Chili Dip site. So this should be very entertaining. All right, Cookie Levi. I truly thought it was finna be some cold salsa or some. So first of all, I'm trying to still read that sentence, not really sure exactly what she's saying, but you're right, the Chili Dip, it does remind everybody of salsa, but it's not. It is a cold plunge. And I just have no other answer than the fact that it's not salsa. But, you know, if you can find some good salsa, I'm in for that as well, too. So that wasn't that bad, by the way. So I'm glad we started off with something somewhat lighthearted. Skylar Walters. So I can make it out of a trash can. Yes, you could if you wanted to. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it because you probably put trash in it. And no matter how much you clean it, it's going to probably smell. But yeah, technically, I'd love to see it. In fact, if you do that, Skylar, do me a favor. Would you record it and let's see you get in that trash can as well too. The fact that you're just going to get into cold water, 100% behind you on that. So, Jason Elders, cold plunging doesn't do explicit, except feed the I need attention crowd. Yeah, dude. I mean, maybe you should try it. Maybe you just need attention. Maybe that's the problem, is that you're screaming from attention. You don't know how to get it. I think if you go into a cold plunge, you can maybe get some attention now. Kent Williams, 55 degrees. That's like bath water. Bring that temperature down, baby. Okay, well, first of all, I like your, the headshot's a lion, and I'm a huge fan of lions. Kent, what degree would you like it to get to? Because 55 degrees is actually pretty dang uncomfortable. And, you know, you really don't need it below that. I mean, unless you're trying to prove something, so that's cool. I know a lot of guys, actually my business partner, John, he loves his at like 39 degrees, which is way colder than I need it personally. Yeah, dude, bring it down, dude. Go do it. In fact, let us know what your temperature is that you really like. And we'll see how cold that is, buddy. Sebastian Gonzalez. For free, I can just clean out my recycle bin and throw ice water in there overnight. Bro, you are 100% correct. You could do that. Now, why you'd want to do that, I have no idea. Like, once again, you're putting trash in it. And no matter what you do to clean that sucker out, it's not gonna actually be good. Secondly is, that would just be weird. Like your neighbors, like that would just be awkward for you to just get into a recycle bin. But if you want to do that, dude, the fact that you're getting in, they love it. That's awesome, man. Go prove it. Do it, man. I had nothing else to say, Sebastian. That's awesome. Steve Lassiter. Isn't that a famous name? Steve Lassiter? Some Lassiter? I think that there is a Lassiter that's kind of famous. Okay, so Steve says, this will be appropriate for when your balls are just not small enough. Okay, Steve, you've evidently been in a couple times. And by the way, that your balls are not the only thing shrinking as well too. So kudos for you recognizing that. But here's the great thing, dude. You know this, Steve, is that when you do warm up, guess what happens to those things? There's a little bit more blood flow, buddy. So maybe you should enjoy that right there. Don Shaw. Okay, this is gonna be really good. See the photo of him? Looks very relaxed after Mama's meatloaf. The scam starts right there. Continues on right through the last payment. Dude, Don, maybe your mom doesn't have good meatloaf. I don't know, bro. I mean, my mother-in-law has amazing meatloaf. So I would actually feel very relaxed with my mother-in-law's meatloaf for your thing. So, yeah, that's all I got, Don. Sorry, buddy. Sorry you've had bad experiences with meatloaf, bro. Drew Bay. People are starting to realize this is a silly fad and the claims about the benefits are grossly exaggerated or false. Yes, you and Fauci could just keep talking about your science that's really not science. Great. It doesn't help muscle recovery from workouts. As a matter of fact, it does. There's multiple studies that show that. Now, I wouldn't do it right after a workout. That'd be stupid. But it actually has negative effects on strength gain. Might want to start retooling and manufacturing something else. Man, there's so many studies out there. And there are a lot of really amazing people that are super smart, like way smarter than me, and evidently you, that actually know the benefits of cold plunging. So anyways, that's all I got to say, Drew. Thanks, buddy. Bill Frenchu. That's a lot. That's what a total horse bleep. That's kind of, man, I don't know where to go here, Bill. I just don't. I mean, I can make fun of your last name, but that's not really cool. Yeah, buddy. It's better than a horse trough. I will say, speaking of horses, better than a horse trough. That's all I can say, man. So, rough childhood, Bill. Rough childhood. Michael Perrone. I think that's how I'm saying that right. Wow. Him and what's our other guy? Steve Lassiter and Michael Perrone must know each other really well. Maybe you guys hang out at the same park. Michael says testicle flavored water. I think this is just a great comment on top of the other one right there. So, I've never tasted the water. So maybe, Michael, that's what it tastes like. So
what does that even taste like?
I don't. Michael already knows. Michael already knows what testicle water tastes like and how it's flavored. So good job, Michael. Deb Wallace Keysecker, you forgot stupidest. Go away, all capitals, freaking spam ass. That's some good effort right there. Like, you thought about that comment for a long 10 seconds. We will gladly go away. And believe me, we are not spamming you. You just keep hitting on our stuff. And so if you keep following our stuff, you're going to keep getting our stuff. That's
especially if you comment.
Exactly.
Comment.
This is going to keep going to the top of your feed. In fact, I'm going to comment on your feed so that it goes to the top of your feed. And I'm just going to do it every day. Just so you realize that it is nothing more than a spam. We're just spamming you, Deb, because we have nothing else to do in life. And I love to do that to people. Serena Tolbert. No, thank you. I enjoy my hot spa outdoors. It's very relaxing. Okay, Serena, I actually appreciate that. A lot of people don't like cold. I did not like cold. In fact, the reason why I actually got into cold plunges is because I didn't like the cold. I know that sounds very controversial, but yes, exactly. I did not like the cold. I appreciate the hot spa because it does so many great things for you as well too. So kudos to you for doing the hot spa and being outside. Those are awesome things. You don't have to get into cold water if you don't want those types of benefits either. So it's totally fine, Serena. But thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. You are in the crowd of so many other people that they hate the cold. And then they don't want the benefit of it. But they do want the benefit of it, but they don't want the benefit because it's not worth the cold. So it is kind of hard. So thank you for commenting. This one seems like a fake name. So thank you for trolling Al S. E-S. I've never seen a name that short. So Al S. Stupid idea. Cold is for constricting blood flow to reduce swelling. Harvard would laugh at these emotional but not scientific claims. Oh, because you're in academia. Okay, yeah. You should have professor in front of your name, Hal. Speaking on behalf of Harvard. Actually, there are a lot of Harvard studies, buddy, that show that cold is really good for the body and recovery and multiple other things other than constricting blood flow, which there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. So I don't know, buddy, just maybe you should look up Harvard, maybe ChatGPT Harvard studies and see what they say about cold plunging and the benefits of that. So we've done it. There are lots of them out there. That's it, bro. That is it. Sweet. I wasn't too crude, was I?
No, not too crude at all. No.